Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we are diving headfirst into the incredible, buzzing energy of Ho Chi Minh City, or, as you'll still hear a lot of people call it, Saigon. Now, this city can feel like a bit of a whirlwind at first, but don't you worry. We're going to give you the ultimate guide to absolutely conquering Vietnam's amazing southern hub. You know, the very first thing anyone ever mentions about Saigon is the traffic. And honestly, they're not wrong. As this quote says, that constant river of motorbikes can look pretty intense. It's this beautiful, organized chaos that really is the heartbeat of the city. But what if that chaos isn't something you just have to survive? What if it's actually part of the magic? That's the real question, right? How do you tap into that rhythm, find the method in the madness, and unlock the adventure waiting for you? Well, let's break it all down. So here's the game plan. We'll kick things off with getting around, then jump into some incredible day trips and history. After that, we are going to talk about the food. Oh, the food. Then we'll see what the city's like after dark and wrap it all up with some super helpful tips for everyone. All right, first up, getting around Saigon. We're starting with the basics, figuring out the best time to go, and more importantly, how to navigate those streets like you've been doing it your whole life. Okay, timing is everything. Ho Chi Minh City basically has two seasons, wet and dry. You really want to aim for that dry season, which is from December to April. Yeah, it's still going to be hot and humid. It's Southeast Asia after all. But you'll skip those big daily downpours, which means more time to explore on foot without getting soaked. And now for your first official Saigon superpower, crossing the street. I know, it looks impossible, but there's a trick to it. The key is to just walk at a slow, steady, predictable pace. Whatever you do, don't run, don't stop suddenly, just keep moving. This lets that whole river of motorbikes just, flow around you. It's like magic. And hey, if you're still a little nervous, just tuck in behind a local and follow them. It's the ultimate hack, trust me. So when you need a ride, you've got two great choices. On one hand, you have the ride-hailing apps like Grab. These are awesome because you see the price up front and you can even book a motorbike taxi for a real local experience. On the other hand, you've got traditional taxis from trusted companies like Vinasun and Mai Linh. They're super reliable and easy to just flag down, perfect for when your phone's dead. Just make sure you stick to those two brands to get a fair price. Okay, Section 2, Day Trips and History. Saigon is such a perfect home base for exploring, and you've got everything from these really profound historical sites to, well, some truly wild and surreal attractions. There are two classic day trips that are pretty much must-dos. First, the Cu Chi tunnels. It's a really powerful experience where you get a glimpse into Vietnam's wartime history and can even crawl through parts of the underground network. Then for a complete change of scenery, you can head to the Mekong Delta. Think lush green landscapes, boat rides, trying local snacks, and just soaking in the peaceful rural vibe. But if you're looking for something a little different, you have to check out the Suoi Tien theme park. Seriously, forget everything you think you know about theme parks. This place is this wonderfully weird, surreal, Buddhism-themed fantasy land. It's a truly one-of-a-kind local experience. And just to give you a taste of how unique this place is, one of the main attractions is literally a trip through the different levels of Buddhist hell, complete with these wild dioramas of screaming mannequins. It's part fascinating, part terrifying, and 100% unforgettable. All right, let's talk about my favorite subject, the food. Ho Chi Minh City is an absolute heaven for anyone who loves to eat. And look, pho is amazing, it's a legend for a reason, but the food scene here is so much deeper than that. You know, one of the absolute best ways to connect with the food is to learn how to make it yourself. The city is packed with these awesome, super accessible cooking classes. For around $40, you can get a tour of a local market to pick out fresh ingredients and then get a hands-on lesson. It's just a fantastic way to really dive into the culture. Now here's a little insider tip that might surprise you. One of the most popular, most loved restaurants in the entire city is a Japanese-run pizza place called Pizza 4Ps. I know, right? The pizzas are amazing, but the locals will tell you the real secret, the must-try dish, is the crab tomato cream spaghetti. It's just the perfect example of the incredible food fusion that's happening all over Saigon. So what happens when the sun goes down in Saigon? Let's talk about the city after dark. It completely transforms. A whole different kind of energy just lights up the streets, the rooftops, and the stages. If you're looking for a cultural night out, the historic Saigon Opera House has two completely different but equally amazing shows. On one side, you have the AO show. Think of it like a Vietnamese Cirque du Soleil. It's modern, full of acrobatics, and so creative. Then you have the Golden Dragon water puppetry, which is this incredible 1,000-year-old tradition. It's a unique art form you won't see anywhere else. And when you think about budget, a ticket for one of these incredible shows will run you about 2,500 Indian rupees per person. And honestly, for a world-class performance that's so unique to Vietnamese culture, that is a fantastic deal. If you're just looking to go out, here are 4 hotspots, each with a totally different vibe. You've got Bui Vien Street, that's the famous backpacker area. It's loud, it's high energy, it's full of bars. For something way more relaxed, Wen Hui Street is this huge, beautiful pedestrian boulevard that's perfect for a walk. Want a fancy cocktail with a killer view? A rooftop spot like Chill Sky Bar is where you want to be. And for late-night shopping and amazing street food, you have to hit up the Ben Thang Night Market. Okay, let's wrap this up with our final section, some essential tips for every single traveler. Doesn't matter if you're going solo or you've got the whole family with you, a little bit of prep makes all the difference. For all you solo adventurers out there, the great news is that Vietnam is generally a very safe country with a really low crime rate. Using GrabBike is a super cheap and fast way to get around. And look, even just learning a few basic phrases like "Cảm ơn" for thank you goes a long way. Of course, just use common sense like you would anywhere. Keep your stuff secure and be mindful of your surroundings. And for anyone traveling with kids, here are a few golden tips. Regular diapers, easy to find everywhere, but disposable swim diapers are surprisingly rare, so definitely pack a reusable one. A small, compact stroller is an absolute lifesaver for those busy sidewalks. And just know that taxis don't usually have child seats, but you can almost always request one if you pre-book your airport transfer. These little things can seriously make your trip so much smoother. So when you boil it all down, Ho Chi Minh City is this incredible city of contrasts. It's a place where you can crawl through historic war tunnels in the morning, eat world-class Japanese-Italian pasta for lunch, and watch a mind-blowing modern circus at night. It's this beautiful, chaotic, wonderful mix of old and new that just creates an energy you can feel in the air. So, we've given you the guide, the map, to navigate this amazing place. The only question left is, when you step into that incredible, vibrant, organized chaos for yourself, what story are you going to find?